Welcome back guys, it's Crypto Rocco here, and in today's video we'll be talking about Ripple and Stellar Lumens. So can Stellar Lumens take over Ripple for global adoption? Can Stellar Lumens take the global adoption away from Ripple? Stellar Lumens have had some really positive news lately and it has been doing well, and there's been quite a few articles talking about the positives of Stellar Lumens. So in this video guys, I'll look at some key articles and what's been going on with Stellar Lumens, and I'll compare it to Ripple, and at the end of this video I'll answer the question whether I think Stellar Lumens can take over Ripple and achieve global adoption, because they're both in a similar market and they're trying to achieve the same thing. So let's get straight into the video. So Stellar Lumens, the coin story, it was started by someone who actually worked, Jed McCleb. He used to be at Ripple, so they've got a lot of similarities. Although they're different, what they're trying to achieve, they're slightly different. I'll talk about it, but they have got a past history, and some people can say they've got a nasty history as well. It was a nasty breakup when Jed McCleb, I can't pronounce his name now, McCleb left Ripple. So guys, what's the latest of Ripple? So Ripple started a partner. We all know about IBM. That's one of the main reasons Stellar Lumens just shot up to the next level, but the leap of Satoshi Pay is something which is quite great as well. It is a very strong partnership, and it can help not just Ripple, it can help the cryptoverse community as well. They're not just stopping at that. They've partnered with Transfer2, cross-border mobile payments, and the first real competitor against the blockchain firm Ripple and its token XRP. Stellar Lumens steps the cross-border transaction game up. Transfer2 announced its partnership with Stellar to boost international money transfer. This way, send and receive in over 70 countries will be very speedy and efficient. Coinbase, this was massive guys. This gave Stellar Lumens a massive pump, and Stellar Lumens will be that cheap coin on Coinbase that, you know, people might want to buy 10 Stellar Lumens than 0.01 Bitcoin. So Stellar Lumens gonna get so much exposure guys. Again, they need to deliver and get adoption, but this is great exposure for the price of Ripple. I wanted this video to be less about price, but it's difficult to talk about price when you talk about cryptocurrency. So what is the future? Again, the price of it, I'm not going to go into the detail. We all know Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, they're all kind of low and going through, I wouldn't even say a correction, maybe even a crash, and it's not looking very great. So again, there's loads of positive news. I've talked about Satoshi Pay, Stronghold USD. So this is a very interesting project. This project is by IBM to issue a cryptocurrency that will be backed by actual dollars as well as Stellar's network. This project has created a lot of hype because it intends to create stable currency, because IBM, the tech giant that has been behind so many previous technological revolutions, is supporting it. So this is brilliant news guys. This is one of the main reasons I like Stellar, and I'm looking forward to, even if you don't invest in Stellar, this is something you can look out for. You can think about Tempo as a European Western Union. This is another remittance service with massive presence in Europe, Latin America and Africa. So this just shows guys, Stellar Lumens is doing well, and I'm not saying it's better than Ripple, but some of the partnerships they're coming up with, especially the one with IBM, is brilliant. I've talked about Tempo, Sharia certification. This is where Islamic and the Muslim countries, there's a lot of money in Saudi Arabia. About 1 billion or half a billion people in this world are Muslims. So being Sharia compliant allows them to trade or buy Stellar Lumens. Again, great exposure. They can make partnerships with the Saudi Arabian and Middle East. Bitcoin has got Sharia certification as well. I'm not sure if Ripple has got that yet. I don't think it has. Stellar Lumens might get listed to Coinbase. I've talked about it, and they're backed coin. So there's some lot of positive news for Ripple, and this article talks about how Ripple is helping, how Stellar Lumens has changed the market for Ripple. When you've got competition guys, it's always difficult, and the question is XRP and Stellar Lumens competing? One thing that is slightly different for Stellar Lumens is guys, they're trying to work with the unbanked. They're working in the similar sector with international cross-border payments and remittance, but they seem to be working a bit more with not with the banks, if you know what I mean. They're working with the unbanked or non-banks. Again, they have got some which is similar to banks and payment services, but XRP is more with banks, so that's a small difference. But I would say they're very close together. You can't really say that they're not similar, and you could go as far to say they are competing with each other. But is competition bad? Could competition not be good and force each other to make better technology? Because at the end of the day guys, we want best technology and we want to change the cryptocurrencies, and this could happen. I've talked about the very bad breakup with XRP. They tried to, there's been lawsuits, and this is quite funny. He's the easiest person, is that he'll be the only person to become self-made billionaire despite his best efforts not to. So that's quite funny. But the race for adoption, I would say Ripple is winning it, guys. The partnerships they've got with the Indian crypto market, and then SBI, I've made videos about it. If you haven't watched it, guys, this is the video I made about SBI, which is great stuff, guys, and these are very, very interesting stuff that they're doing. So who's more useful? There is an argument that Stellar Expert Ledger processed nearly double Ripple's payment volume, about 91 million in tokens. And one point is, guys, you can use Ripple products without using XRP. Ripple and XRP is not the same thing, so that's something to keep in mind of. And Ripple is more centralized than Stellar Lumens, so that's another thing that's positive for Stellar Lumens. But although you can say being centralized might help Ripple and XRP get more adoption, so there's loads of variations, guys. There's loads of variables. It's up to us to use this knowledge and make our own decision. I'll give you guys my thoughts at the end of this video. Again, the brief history I've talked about, guys. They're in the similar market, cross-border payments, but which is a better approach? Whereas, you know, they're talking about outside of the banking industry, Ripple is working with the banks, so that's a small difference. Again, they could both stay together. Talk to what Ripple being a bit more centralized, which is slightly against the cryptocurrency kind of the vision, the Satoshi vision, but you can't argue with it, guys. If it solves the issue, it helps to make the world a better place, and it helps people in their daily lives. If it solves a problem, it doesn't matter whether it's I'm not that crazy about centralized and decentralized. If I could pick, yes, I'd like centralized because it takes power away from the central and governments and banks. But again, it's up for debate. That's for maybe for another video. But what makes XLM so hot? I've talked about all the partnership, and especially, guys, this is brilliant, guys. IBM project that involves Stronghold USD. If they can deliver this, guys, that will be great. They've got partnerships in, you know, Middle East and South Asia because of the Sharia compliant. It makes it more accessible. Talked about Tempo Money, and Ripple has recently not done as well, I'd say. You know, there've been issues with security and SEC. There's been lawsuits. Price is down as it's down for Stellar Lumens, but it's not that great. So who is better? So Stellar Lumens is more decentralized. That's a positive for Stellar. Ripple's got more partnership, and Ripple may end up successfully penetrating the banking industry and become the global cryptocurrency for international payment. And Stellar, on the other hand, could also carve a niche of the market for itself, connecting individuals and institutions. So it doesn't have challenges facing Ripple, but does have maybe a little bit attractive to investors and potential users. But Ripple is way bigger than Stellar Lumens, guys, and the bigger you get, the more haters you have. Ripple is, I think, 4 or 5 times the market cap of Stellar Lumens, so they're massive. So with all these lawsuits and people coming after Ripple, Stellar might get a quick chance in, but Ripple is way bigger, guys, and I don't think you can say Stellar Lumens is taking over Ripple just yet. I probably gave away the point I was going to make for the end of the video, but it is true, guys. You can't just say Stellar Lumens will take over Ripple. Ripple has done a lot, and the partnerships they've created, they've been here the longer as well. There's always that kind of the privilege of being the first person in. Bitcoin has it. Bitcoin is still king. You know, Ripple came before Stellar Lumens. That always helps. It talks about, again, this. I'm going through lots of articles, guys, but I'm sharing my thoughts. I recommend you guys reading some of these articles that I've picked up, because they really would make you think about your investments, and I highly recommend you think about your investment before buying it. So this article saying there's no indication as to who will end up on top. There's so many variables, guys. You can't predict who's gonna come up. So I mean, I talked about Ripple being so advanced already. They've got the partnership with MoneyGram, IDT, Mercury FX, SBI, which I think is a brilliant partnership. Lian, SMA, Saudi Arabia, and also Santander. They've not mentioned about Santander. So they've got so much partnership, guys. This video has been talking a lot about positives for Stellar Lumens, but Ripple's got a lot going for it as well. Recently they've had some issues, but it's still got a lot going for them. So that's what I just wanted to share with you guys. I don't think Stellar Lumens is just taking over, is going to take over Ripple anytime soon. If they keep delivering, I mean, any coin, if they keep delivering and, you know, make groundbreaking movements towards innovation, then yeah, any cryptocurrency can be taken over. But just now, I wouldn't say it's just yet gonna take over Ripple, but it's doing well. It's interesting to see. And the Coinbase listing, that's the main topic of conversation. People are gonna comment on the videos below talking about Coinbase, and that also gives them a leg up in the short term. But long term, guys, it will be about driving adoption. So Stellar Lumens is taking a different approach to get that. Ripple's taking another approach with bank, and Stellar Lumens doing with individual and less going through the banking route. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top, and potentially they could both, work. There's no reason saying one has to win. It could be a win-win situation. It's a massive market, guys. There's a lot of variables, but to answer the question, is Stellar Lumens going to beat Ripple on the global adoption? I'm not sure it will happen anytime soon. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about it? Do you think Stellar Lumens can take over Ripple, or Ripple is the king and will stay the king of international cross-border payments? So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please scroll down and subscribe to my channel. Also leave your Litecoin addresses below if you want to win half a Litecoin, as I do half a Litecoin giveaways. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Smash that like button. Share it with your friends. We need to share the world of cryptocurrency. I'm not saying share this video, but post about it on Twitter, Facebook, and talk to people. And if you enjoyed this video, share this video with your friends. I'd love to see comments. Love to have a discussion in the comment section below. So leave your comments below. So leave your Litecoin below if you want to win half a Litecoin, and subscribe to my channel. So thank you very much, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys soon with another great video. Thank you very much.